All right, y'all, it has been a very long day, but we are here to do the lunar lowdown. The moon is finally in Pisces. Technically, at the time of me recording this, it's still in Aquarius, but we'll just say that the sun is in Libra, the moon is in Pisces. This is your lunar lowdown. Let's get into it. So when the moon is in Pisces, we're focused in on dreams, imagination, compassion, our feelings. But we're really feeling those feelings because this moon is ruled by Jupiter in Cancer. And so it can be a lot about what do we feel comfortable in? Are we escaping when things feel too intense into our comforts rather than just dealing with the issue? Or are we being a bit too passive and just trying to please everybody and just sidestepping our issues? And I imagine that Saturday is going to be a very interesting day. Make sure that you are paying attention on the roads tomorrow because the moon will square up against Uranus and Gemini, and so you could see some erratic driving or distracted driving even. So be very careful about texting and driving or doing whatever and driving, multitasking and driving, because we'll also see the moon in Pisces oppose Venus in Virgo, and so there is a lot to do, or there's just a lot of busyness and things that need to get done. But the moon in Pisces kind of wants to retreat, where Venus in Virgo wants to do all the responsible things, but Uranus in Gemini is like your friends texting you 24/7, or you just having 1,000 things to do and a lot of social engagements to actually appear at. And all of that can come together in you just feeling very burnt out, very irritated, and just scattered and not wanting to talk to anybody. When the sun is in Libra and the moon is in Pisces, those don't make an aspect to each other, but what they do give the same vibe of is just kind of wanting to retreat into doing something more creative, retail therapy, and it really does lean into indecision and procrastination. I want you to remember, especially on Saturday, that indecision is indeed a decision, and you can't please everybody. And putting things off until next week is not going to make the problem any smaller. And sometimes saying no to people and being direct is the kindest thing that you can do, because you've got to take care of you as well as, do your own responsibilities. It's okay to take care of other people and be of service to others, but who's going to take care of you so that you can take care of them? Now, what I will say is that this weekend could be great if you are not celibate. It could be great for bedroom activities because the moon is making trines to not only Jupiter in Cancer, but also Mars in Scorpio. But if you are not indulging in any fun adult time during this weekend, it can just be a very enlightening and just very emotional weekend where you take time to kind of check in with yourself as well on the positive end, or you could just completely crash out. That's an option too. Do whatever you need to, because on Sunday we do see the moon conjuncting Saturn in Pisces, and this is where things can get very heavy. And if you have been procrastinating or you haven't been dealing with certain feelings and just kind of letting things pile up and people pleasing and doing all the things that just aren't healthy, Saturn is here to check in with you. You can see yourself literally getting physically ill because you're not slowing down. You're not taking care of yourself, that you're so stressed that your body is manifesting that stress into physical symptoms of illness. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which can be illness as well as poisons as well. So hopefully nobody gets like food poisoning. I say this also because on Saturday, I can't remember if I said this or not, but Saturday the moon is also going to be conjunct the North Node, and so we're feeling a lot of feelings and a lot of urges to escape into whatever your vice might be. But Sunday is going to kind of be like that hangover day with the moon conjunct Saturn, because it can either have you feeling like shit, or you can be using that energy, that emotional energy, to create something solid and grounded in reality that actually is productive, while also helping you feel very tapped into your own kind of spiritual like field or intuition, or just something that's just very creative that you've been wanting to manifest as well. But either way, the moon conjunct Saturn does give me very heavy emotional energy, especially in Pisces. The difference is, are you spending it just on your deathbed because you're sick and so you're having to reflect and slow down, or are you choosing to have a nice paint and sip on Sunday and just kind of like thinking about life and all the great many questions that life has to hold? I don't know what you might be thinking about, but but anyway, guys, that's all I have for the Lunar Lowdown. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you on Monday. Bye.